Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to another adventurous video. In today's story, we are talking about what could possibly the Western media never showed you about. Right. China is known for famous for kung fu, and maybe some people know China about the pandas that live in China. But do you really know the deep hearts of beautiful cities in China? This is a street called Shangtangyuan Street. Shantung, Shangtangjie Street. It's a famous street in Suzhou. Suzhou is not a small city, a metropolitan city in the south side. Today, we want to talk about what does the Western media does not show you about China. Most of you might know China about this dirty place, about kung fu.
但是很多人真正没有理解中国的情况。你可能就从视频上面能看到中国真正情况，但是呢，你可能看到的视频真不会讲中国的故事。从那个角度来看，你可能觉得你理解中国，但是呢，你没有。今天我来给你们看我第一手经验。我到商汤街、逛完街看看中国发展是怎么样子。Okay, number one thing that the Western media definitely didn't show you is the fact that China has one of the most organized system when it comes to infrastructure, living spaces, tourism spaces, you name it. Wherever you go, you will see that there is a very nearby trash can, for example. You will see that there is a nearby public toilet. You will see that there are shops for easy access, like buying drinks or snacks. That is something that you don't see in a lot of countries, but China has it. Another very important fact that you would notice when you are in China, you'll see that people are independently living their lives, because I think the Western media has already given a pre-assumption that China has a way of controlling people's lifestyles and things like that. But from first-hand experience, I can say that Chinese people are living independent lives, for example, touring around China. And they are setting up their own businesses from every angle. Every corner almost has a business that will do something, could be different or could be the same. People are schooling the younger generation in the schools of their choices. And even they have choices of going to different hospitals and things like that, which is so contemporary or different from what everyone assumes about China. Something that is very, very pivotal in Chinese economy and development strategies, I believe, are small business owners in the whole country. Every city that you travel from, you will see that every street, every corner has a business, whether it's a small business, someone selling water or candies on the street, or someone has a small shop, or rather a big shop to sell something. So all the services are very ready available, and you would be able to purchase something from one corner to the next. And that kind of tells me or indicates me that Chinese people, most of them are business-minded people. And therefore, you'll see so many different business ideas, from vending machines that are selling flowers to pastry shops like the one I'm trying in this video, or some cultural, traditional business concepts that are just embracing Chinese culture. This is something that the Western media definitely didn't tell you about China. So the assumption of just thinking that, oh, China is so poor, I think that is really a wrong assumption. And this is the first-hand experience that you will see when you are in China. Another great strategy that Chinese employed is that there are so many public facilities. Obviously, public transportation is very convenient to get one place to the other, or the roads are well paved. There are so many public transportation and public toilets. You would be able to access public water to drink from different places like schools or community centers. And everyone has kind of a choice. There are so many choices that you will see in just one single area, whether it's living choices, schooling choices, buying or purchasing choices. Those are some of the things that the Western media does not indicate to you as an avid follower of China. And there is so much space that people can walk and jog every single day. So as we were touring this street called Shantung, it's Shantung Street, we could walk and continue walking in a safe place without even being robbed or something, which is not so common in a lot of countries. And therefore, when you consume content online, I think this should be an indication to you that, China has a different side that you have not seen before, especially not from the Western media or productions. And one thing that people don't remember is that China took over 1,000 years to develop their country. They were poor before, but now everyone is almost able to earn an average salary that can sustain their everyday expenses. And one thing, they have also a very strong culture that they pass on from one generation to the other. And one key point that is highlighted in China's development plans is including culture as a pillar of development strategies. You will see that in every single city there is a famous cultural traditional street. There are culture activities still happening, like fishing festival, boat festival, or dragon festivals, and all these type of cultures that they have so many of them, which are really part of their development strategies, and which a lot of African countries, for example, don't take note of. For example, I'm from Africa, and in Africa we don't really take our culture very serious. It's easy for us to learn culture from the West, culture from Asia, or so to say. But on the other hand, China has really kept their culture strong, going on thousands and thousands of years. Even their business concept, as you see, I'm walking around in the street and looking around and observing. A lot of their shops are traditionally oriented. Well, this street is famous for the Grand Canal that is very nearby, and is also famous for traditional Chinese streets, because these buildings have been built in the ancient times. But still, that is something that is recommendable, because not a lot of countries are able to preserve their culture in such a way. And one funny content I will share right now is China, or Chinese people rather, are open to international cultures. However, they are still very strong in their in keeping their culture very strong from one generation to the next. And therefore, I can see that culture and business is at the center of some of the great attributes about China and China's development. If you do like this video, I hope you do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like it. Let me know in the comment section what you think about my narration and also my content. If you want to see something different, give me suggestions. I would really, really appreciate your suggestion in the comment section. Share this video with your friends, and see you in the next video. For those who would like to reach out for sponsorship and collaboration, whether it's business advertising or supporting my YouTube channel, you can add me on WeChat or WhatsApp, and you can as well email me on my email. I will place my contact details on this video.